country on the planet. How are you feeling today? All right, welcome everyone. I stand before you today to personify the United States flag. And I want to remind you of the last sentence in our national anthem. And that sentence is a question. And the question is, oh say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, it still waves because the United States Army has demonstrated sustained superior performance for more than 200 years. The Old Glory presentation that you're about to see is a time-honored tradition that symbolizes our service members, our veterans, and first responders rise through the ranks. But most importantly, it represents their love for a nation that they so proudly serve. Now, if I could get all of you to use your imagination, imagine our flag having a personality. What type of attitude and swagger do you think it would have? Now imagine the flag having a voice. What exactly would it say to its outstanding service members, to its veterans, its first responders? What would it say to you? Well, I would like to draw your attention to just one fact. Fact of the matter is, the United States flag is the most recognized symbol in the world for peace and freedom. And my friends, when it comes to freedom, well, freedom is not free. It comes with a price paid for by our prisoners of war, or missing in action. We have over 80,000 missing in action personnel right now, today, by our veterans who have accumulated countless injuries and disabilities, and our outstanding service members who are serving around the globe in defense of our great nation. So let there be no doubt that I believe that if this flag could speak, it would say, I am the flag of the United States of America, but my name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings, and I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I fly majestically across the great institutions of learning, and I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, truth, honor, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident. I am brave. I am proud. And I am ready. When I am flown with my fellow banners, my head is held a little higher, and my colors are a little truer. Except for my God, I bow to no one, and I am recognized all over the world. I am sovereign. I am saluted. I am respected. I am honored. I am loved, and yet I am feared. I have fought in every battle, every war for 200 years. These battles are Gettysburg, Shiloh, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Aragon Forest, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Korea, Quezon, Saigon, Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, and Syria, and scores of other places long forgotten by all. Except those who were there with me, I know because I was there. I led my special operations forces in the quiet of the night and at the tip of the spear. I saw them fight fearlessly around the globe every day of the year. I watched over them even during the casualties of Desert One, and they still love me. Now they're the fighting forces you can't see. I was on a small hill called Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, and tired. But my soldiers and sailors, airmen, Coast Guardsmen, my Marines, they all cheered me, and I was so very proud. I was at Ground Zero in New York City on September the 11th as cowardly fanatics attacked America. I was raised from the ashes of once proud buildings by brave firefighters and police. These were heroes who risked their lives to save others, showing all that America, although bloody, would never be beaten, because those who destroy me cannot win. For I am the symbol of freedom, of one nation under God, bandages to cover the wounds of my special forces on the battlefield. And also when I fly at half-mast to honor my soldiers, sailors, airmen, Coast Guardsmen, Marines, and Guardians. But most importantly, when I'm placed into the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the gravesite of her fallen son or daughter, I am so very proud. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave, dear God. Long may I wave. Thank you.
Somebody said Fox News, why aren't you televising this?
Several.
Oh, really? This is way too powerful for them not to. Somebody's going to have to answer for why is the best part of the ceremony not televised. Many people have said this. That's what they're trying to figure out. And the communications wasn't right. There's no way generals should have been flying out of the hive. I tell you that they didn't know. They didn't hear. Because there's no way they wanted to be there.